Are we on?
By the way, yeah, we've been rolling, but
Oh.
we're kind of grassroots. Smokey Joe Show. We got El Spawk in the building. I still don't know if Smokey Joe Show is going to be the name, but for now, I was thinking about this since like last October, like before our honeymoon, before the wedding, before the honeymoon. I was like, I want to get this started. And Daisy and I were like, we got so much going on right now. Just, we're going to come up with ideas and stuff and like get it done right as we get back from the honeymoon. And then just things get busy and whatever. And now it is May. We finally got it done.
Yeah, hey.
Finally got it started.
But you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people say they're going to do stuff and then a year later they're like, yeah, I want to do this. And it's like, you told me that last year.
For real.
And then a year later they're like, you know what I want to do? I'm like, you told me that 2 years ago. Like, just moving, just doing it, moving forward like that. That's a lot, dude.
Dude, exactly. That's what I had to tell myself was like, oh, Big Ant in the building. Shout out Big Ant.
What up, Big Ant?
No, that's what I had to do it. Because I've been like, like, at least for me, I like overthink. I'm like, oh, this has to be perfect. I got to get all this stuff figured out. Because I have some like, I kind of want this to be like, there's so many interviews. Yeah. I'm like, I want it to be like sort of like a game show too.
Yeah.
And so I had all these kind of like, like Eric Andre's show?
Yeah.
Where it's like, he has kind of like pranks and stuff. And I'm like, I don't want to do pranks, but I want it to be like something that like, there's like segments.
That'd be cool.
And I kind of have some, but I was just overthinking so much. And I'm like, all right, once I get it started, then I can start implementing those things. And like, I was going over so many different names. And I'm like, I'll just start it with the Smokey Joe Show. If that sticks, it sticks.
It has a cool ring to it.
It's very self-indulgent, though, you know?
You know what's funny? Well, no, who cares? Hey, everything I do is Spawk. Actually, man, people tell me all the time.
It's not working.
Oh, right here, hold on. But do you ever get that, like, where you're walking somewhere and somebody says something that sounds like Joe, and you're like, you thought you heard your name?
Yeah.
So Spawk is the same way, like stop, clock. Like when people say
caulk.
Yeah, caulk. Oh, sorry. Bleep that out. No, I meant like the one for the walls, for the showers.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's like, there's so many words that sound like it that like I'll be somewhere and I'll think they called me and I look and they're like they're doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like your name has the same kind of like you could use that name for a lot of different like branding, you know what I'm saying? Like the Smokey Joe Show, like that sounds good together, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, I just I don't know what it was. I started with it like from the beginning, and then it turned. When I was in college, it was Sloppy Joe.
Okay.
But I was like, I gotta get rid of that.
I have a homie.
That name was probably for the wrong reason, you know.
Well, what's funny? I have a friend that goes by Sloppy Joe.
Oh,
he's a sign painter, yeah, and he's in Washington.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shout out,
Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe, let's go. Okay, finally pulled this up. Eventually I gotta get like somebody running stuff. Eventually, but I'm like, that was another thing that I'm like, I just got to do it.
Oh, and like, then pull up.
Yeah, exactly. Bring it up, Jamie. Yeah. I eventually got to get something like that because this, like having to like type stuff in and stuff. But for most of the stuff we talk about, I'll just bring up a picture of it. But I wanted to see this because I think it's a good part of the. Okay. So you want to go to Spawk, not El Spawk?
Yeah, just Spawk. SPAWK.
Okay.
I have a bunch of them. I have Spawk. I have El Spawk, which is the art one. I have Spawk lettering. I have Spawk socks because I have my custom socks. And my reason for doing that is because I didn't want people to steal the name and then start fake accounts and start asking people for money or something, because that was kind of a
or
big
asking
thing.
you, be like, if you want this name, you gotta pay me, you know.
Well, I already have all the names I want, so I don't really care. They did that. That's why I don't have Spawk.com, because I tried to get Spawk.com and I let it linger for too long before I paid for it. And then somebody picked it up And then
Oh shoot, really?
Yeah, and then they wanted $5,000 for it. So I was like, I don't know if I want to pay $5,000. So instead of Spawk.com, I put
Shout out. Shout out.
Yeah, dude. If you ever need to learn how to put up a canopy by yourself, watch the just
Canopy Co.
instructional tape. It's on tape.
Dude, that was so fun.
Oh, there's another section in this video later where I saw somebody trying to put up a tent, and I recorded the whole thing. I was like, "Oh, look, this guy should have watched Jeff's video." See, like this jacket is kind of hard to see because these are all just kind of for show. But
okay, so we were talking about he had a custom like cut and sew.
Yeah, cut and sew. So that's a jacket that's cut and sew. And then the main one, the one that was the most popular, that banner is all cut and sew.
So the cut and sew allows you to make it to the dimensions you want.
Yeah.
And you can put like stitching in certain spots. And,
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Like my hats were even cut and sew. So in my hats back in the day, I still have some. I saved I think I have like 5 hats. The inside, the stitching on the top says "Quality Goods by Spawk" all across the top on the inside.
Oh, sick.
On the inside, the tag is all custom. Like, that's the cool part about cut and sew is like you can customize everything. This part, the bottom of the brim, I would make like say this bottom of this brim was red.
Yeah.
The plastic on the back, the snap was red. So like the bottom and the back would be red, everything else would be black, and then the lettering would be red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it looks so much better.
It's just stuff that you don't see, so it's like people can tell, oh, this is custom, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've kind of had a problem with ordering clothes. Like I found this, I like this fit of this shirt.
Who is that? What's the brand of the shirt?
Oh shoot. Which
Spawk
one
Colors?
is it? I can't remember at the moment.
Oh shoot, I never even heard of this one. Let me see.
It's like a heavy
S color,
yeah.
Ass color.
Crazy. But I like the fit of it, and it's like the heavy blend, and then I have like a smaller one by oh shoot, what's the name? Oh gosh,
I know there's
my brain's cooked.
Company called like Comfort Colors or something that I really like.
Okay. Hey, shout out Fernando.
Yeah, dude, he hooked it up so much, dude.
Shark Nando, the absolute man.
Man, I had, you know what? Oh, here's the shirt. So that right there is custom. So I designed that. That's a custom shirt.
No way.
And so is that bikini. I designed that.
Dude, that's so sick.
So they're all cut and sew. Even the shirts, they're not like regular Gildans or nothing, but they're just shirts. I didn't make the shirt, but...
And then you buy it in bulk?
Yeah, and then I buy it. So I send all the graphics and I send the sample and I tell them this is what I want to make.
Yeah.
And then they give me a price in bulk and then I would order it in bulk.
Sick.
But I haven't ordered bulk since our new president. Because it's gotten so expensive.
Yeah, real expensive. Huh?
So there it is. There's a picture of it.
Oh, bro, that's so sick. So you chose like the material on like the collar and the buttons.
The buttons. I chose the thickness of the collar. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, everything. It's stretchy so that like, because I only made small through extra large.
Okay.
So I wanted to make it stretchy. You could probably see it in some of these, but
yeah, I like that.
Christmas.
Do you have a guy you order from, like when you just order ones here?
There's two companies out here that I order from. I'll give you the info and all that so you could order.
Okay.
You just have to create an account. You have to have like your LLC or not even your LLC, just your like your wholesale license. But it's not hard to get. I could even teach you how to get that.
Okay.
If you don't have it, you might already have it.
Is there a minimum you got to buy from them?
No, it's like 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a real cheap minimum. Like
dude, because when I hardly make any.
Custom.
That's dope pattern. With the checker on it.
And the back snap is red.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
So the letters are red, the bottom's red, and the plastic on the back is red.
Oh, okay. That has like an old like skate park like Vans look to it.
Right. So now
independent Vans look to it. That's sick.
So Vans uses the checkers, but you know where I got that from? So
checker. That's just from the old like. You put like a tablecloth down for like a picnic. You know what I mean?
Yep. And so I got this idea from, I had a hat that was from the 80s and it was Santa Cruz hat, and
yeah.
it was made that way.
Yeah, hell
and
yeah.
I was just like, dang, I wish I could find a hat like this where I could just put my name on it, you know?
Yeah.
And I kept that Santa Cruz. I didn't buy it.
It had a good fit and everything.
It was perfect, dude.
Yeah.
So I bought it, but it was from the 80s. I just bought it used from somebody, and I held on to it. I still have that hat. And I held on to it. It was all dirty. Like, I was just like, one of these days I'll be able to make one of these, or I'll find one like this, you know?
Yeah.
And when I started making hats, I reached out to the manufacturer, and I was like, I took pictures of the hat. I was like, I want this exact thing, but with my design on it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they made these. And I made them in red.
Yeah, those look sick.
I have them in red. I still have some red. I have purple ones. And I have blue ones. Oh, and hot pink ones, because I thought those were gonna sell. Those never sold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the hot pink never sold. See, like I made those cut off.
Oh.
What are they called? I forget what they're called.
Like crop top?
Yeah, but it has long sleeves.
Oh, okay.
It's like 3/4 sleeves up to right here. They're like baseball tees. Raglands. I think they're called raglands.
Okay.
So I made those. That was a custom jersey I made, but I made that here in the U.S. So I was only able to make 5 of them.
Okay.
Because my cost for that jersey, because it was all cut and sew too. Somebody made them, and so I ordered them, and I think I paid like $50 a jersey.
Yeah.
So
That's what
I only sold them to my friends, and I sold them for $60. I didn't make no money, but
dude, I don't make any on any of it. That's why it's like I just like to wear them on the job site, or I like to wear them for like whatever promo.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't make. I haven't figured out a way to make it lucrative at all, and like that would be nice. But like most of the shirts, like these ones, I think are like 24 blank. So then you put the design. If you put the design on the front and the back, it'd be like $40.
No, I'll hook you up. I'll tell you.
Yeah. What does it look like sewing a shirt for like $50? You know?
No, I got you. I'll hook you up with who I have people that can do it.
Okay.
To where it'll probably be out the door $15 a shirt.
Oh, dude. That's so much better.
Yeah.
I would love that. And I want to find a good hat.
Like quality too.
I love this hat actually. Like this hat is sick. I won this. They threw it out at Desert West, like the skate comp, and I grabbed it, snatched it just from like a throw out. But I like
this is a full custom hat.
Yeah,
because their logo's inside and everything.
Dude, and I like this, how it has that like thing in the front. Yeah. Well, I ordered some because I like the two-tone too.
Yeah.
I ordered some from the company I ordered from, Printful. Bro, the quality was so trash.
Yeah, no good, yeah.
And like, I'll wear them, but like, I don't want to sell them to anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the quality just feels like, I don't know if it's like polyester or what the material is, but it feels like
it's a blend. They're usually a blend, and it's really light, huh?
Yeah, and it feels like plasticky.
Yeah.
I'm like, that just doesn't look good. And the design, like, or like the print, it looks like, have you heard of like GTF now?
Yeah. I don't like it.
It kind of looks cheap, right?
Yeah.
And
it feels crappy too. I guess on hats it wouldn't be too bad.
But you kind of want this.
Well, no, this isn't a DTF. This is just vinyl.
Okay.
This is like heat pressed vinyl. On
these, I think some DTFs are. I don't know. I haven't really experimented with it.
On hats, I think it's fine. Like this is just vinyl heat press. You could tell.
Oh yeah.
And I paid like $40 for this hat because it was at Born Free. You know, it's one of those things where like, if you go to a show and you want to remember it and you wear hats all the time, like
for sure.
And my hats, like the older, the raggedier they look, I like that. Like I like that dirty look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel it.
When they're brand new, I feel like I'm walking around. I feel like everybody's staring at me. Like, look at that dude in his stupid new hat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I have to like
too clean.
Yeah, it's like all my clothes is all dirty, and then I got this brand new hat. And like I feel weird, you know? Like I'm trying too hard or something. But then it starts getting like this, and like I like it. I don't know. I love it.
Dude, sick. So wait, how long you been making art for? Like were you making art as like a kid, like in class, doodling on like your notebooks when teachers talking?
My story is kind of sad because I feel like I should be way better because I started like at 10 years old. I was drawing. My dad and my uncle and stuff would send letters from prison, and they would draw on the envelopes. And I don't know if my dad was drawing or if my uncle was drawing it for him, or maybe my dad knew how to draw and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? But they were sending these letters home with just amazing artwork on them, like Virgin Marys and like script lettering and like Old English and it just cool stuff on them, man. Angels, there would be like angels flying like on the freaking envelope. I'm like, how do they get all this detail, you know?
Like gothic looking.
Yeah, just super cool, like statues and stuff. Like the way tattoo stuff is now.
Okay.
That's how it looked in my head when I was looking at it freaking when I was 10 years old. I'm 43.
Were they like drawn that with a pen or pencil?
Yeah, it was all pen. Like
okay.
blue pen. But
blue pen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like big pens. I think that's all they were allowed to have. Mm-hmm. But they would draw on there and send letters to us. And then my mom, I guess she saw that I was like super interested in them.
Yeah.
So she would give me the envelope and she would keep the letter, you know? And I would take the envelope and go in my room and trace it and put like paper over it and trace it and just take it to school the next day and show people, and like everybody would be like, "Oh, dude, that's dope. Can you draw my name?" And I think as like corny as it sounds, like seeing everybody get excited about something I did, like it made me excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh, they like this. Like they like me." And I'm just kidding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was 10 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but so I would draw like people's names, and I would draw and the thing is, like, they would send letters, but they weren't coming fast enough for like everybody's names. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be like freaking Jonathan, and I got no letters that have J's in them or something, you know. And I'm just like, oh, I guess I'll make up a J that kind of looks like this letters on this, you know, what my dad sent or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just draw stuff, man, and like it forced me to get good because I wasn't always gonna have those envelopes. You know what I'm saying? And like they weren't gonna be in prison forever, so I had to get good, and that like. Because I saw people getting excited, I wanted to see that again. So I was just like working hard to try to get better so that I could actually like get them excited over something I drew, not what I copied, you know?
Yeah. But that's still like your intro into it.
Yeah, that's exactly how I started. And then, and because of it, I think I fell in love with letters, you know what I'm saying? Because it was mostly people saying, draw my name, you know? It was draw my name. So I got really into letters. And
would they put those like on their desk and stuff?
Oh yeah, dude, I wrote them for them and everything.
Sick.
Like, cause you know the school would make you like a little name tag, and it would just be a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and they'd fold it 3 times.
Yeah.
And then make a little triangle, and you tape it and put it on your table.
I remember that. Name. Yeah.
So like they were having me do it for them. You know,
just print it out.
Yeah. Well, I'd just draw it on there, and then they'd put it on their desk and stuff. And my dad or my uncle, I don't know who sent it, but they sent one that had Old English on it one time. And I was just like, these letters are dope.
So sick.
Like, I just loved it.
Do you remember what the name was?
Well, it was my name. It was.
Oh, it was your name?
Yeah, it was Javier, and Fernando was me and my brother.
So your real name's Javier?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I've ever... do you not?
No, yeah, I don't care.
I don't know why. That was like... I gotta ask Spawk because I've known you for too long to where I'm like,
you're like, and my name's not really Joe.
Dude, it's so weird with art because I know so many people with just their like Instagram name, or like their art name, and you're like, shit, I don't even know their real name.
Yeah,
you know?
Oh, dude, I know people that I've known for a long time, and I don't know their real names.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's how I got started.
Joe, so just in case you're wondering.
But that's how I got started. And then it's funny because what really, like, I think hooked me was graffiti really after that. But so I was in 4th grade when that was happening.
4th grade when you were getting the letters.
Yeah, when I was getting the letters. By 6th grade, I discovered graffiti. So after that, it was like graffiti was the new fucking, like, that was what was gonna, like, what I was into.
And who put you, do you remember, like, the first experience, like the first one you saw, or like the first like older kid at like the skate park or something that was
He was my age. It was my friend, dude, and he was always like just I was never cool, you know what I'm saying? And he was always the cool kid.
I think you're cool.
Well, now I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, he was always the cool kid, bro. Like he would always have new. Cause I grew up poor, like
in Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, I moved to Phoenix when I was 10 years old. That's when I went to Greenfield. That's when I came to school out here. I was in South Phoenix pretty much my whole life after that.
Okay.
But from like even in California, we were just poor, dude. Like I remember when we lived in California, we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, and it was me, my mom, my brother, my dad, and then sometimes people would come over, and then we'd be like in this little tiny apartment, you know. And then when
A lot of bumping,
oh, dude,
bumping
yeah.
elbows.
Oh yeah, dude. I was out. It was different when I was a kid. We'd be out on bikes. We'd be out like skating or whatever, like just doing things. We weren't really home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no phones at that time and
No,
stuff.
nothing. You know.
Same. I feel like I was the last generation.
Yeah.
Where like I didn't have like an iPhone until like late high school.
I remember when I got my first. I got a pager. In high school. Yeah, in high school. Sure. And then I got a.
That you could page chicks.
Not even. I wasn't popular. Even in high school, I wasn't popular. I was never popular. I'm still not popular. But
just from mom and dad and stuff.
Yeah, it's like it was just to look cool, but I had to pay for it. You know. No, it was like my friends and stuff. Because in high school, like, yeah, I was hanging out with my friends doing graffiti. You know, out bombing and shit. So I had a crazy youth.
Okay, so I think I interrupted you there. So first experience to it was like a cool buddy that you went to school with.
My homie Lowell, but he was just the cool kid, bro, and he like knew stuff that like I didn't know, and I'm like, how do you even know that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
do you have older brothers?
No, not. No? Oh, you know what? I think he did have an older brother, but his life was really crazy. Like he ended up in prison. Like his family was in and out of prison. Like it was pretty crazy. But that was my best friend, bro. Like I was always hanging out with him, and one day he would come to my house because he lived in an apartment. When I lived in Arizona. When we moved to Arizona, we actually bought a house. My parents bought a house.
Oh, sick.
So we actually had a little house. You know what I'm saying?
Was it 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom?
It was a 2-bedroom, and I still live in it now.
Oh,
yeah, I live in it right now.
Dude, that's sick. Yeah. So many memories in there.
Oh, dude, everything, all my memories, they're from there, you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, and he would come over, he would hang out, and he always had like nice clothes and shit. And then one day, he just started tagging in like his school book or whatever. And
like markers?
Yeah, and I was just like, what is that? Like, what the hell? What's going on there, you know?
Yeah.
And then he just kind of like showed me pictures, and then we started getting into it. And that was summer, like 6th grade summer. So I was just learning about it. But like the summer of after 8th grade, like right before high school.
That was the time. 8th grade, that was like where you... that was like the deciding years.
Yeah, it went nuts because he was just like, we're going to go bombing, we're going to go tagging, we're going to go this, you know?
And all you needed was that one friend that's like that. You're like, let's go.
And we were just going around tagging on everything, bro. Like, I'm talking like we destroyed so much stuff, you know? Like, it sucks saying that because I know there's a lot of people that don't support graffiti, but I don't regret anything because without it, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
Yeah.
I wouldn't respect what I respect today, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't respect hand styles, people don't respect bombs, you know, but I know how hard it is, you know, to create something new, to create something good, something like quality work, whether it's graffiti or not. Like, everything has its place, you know, and that was my place, you know. I was a graffiti kid, you know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where I got introduced to graffiti, and then I did that forever.
Yeah.
Pretty much
to this
the
day?
rest of my life. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember what cans you were using?
Yeah, back then it was just Krylons.
Okay.
And then the Walmart cans. The Walmarts were the dollar ones. We weren't paying for anything. We were stealing it all, but
yeah.
But still, it was like, oh, these are the cheapies. We could use these.
Yeah, it won't hurt their business too much.
I don't even think we cared. It was just like they were more available. Like we could actually take them. You know, like it was a little bit harder. The more expensive and the nicer the paint was, the harder the stores were to get them out of, you know. So.
Yeah. Did they have them locked up back then?
Nah, dude, none of them.
Because now everything from like Home Depot to...
Because of us, probably. Well, people like us, you know what I'm saying? Like, not me in general, but just us, like writers, you know.
Yeah.
But it was actually, you know what? I don't even think it was the graffiti guys that got it locked up. I think it was the druggies that were huffing it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Because that's more of a liability than somebody stealing a can of paint.
Yeah, for put it in a paper bag and
huff it. Oh, dude, I remember.
That's so nasty.
I was homeless for a little while in high school,
Yeah.
and there was one time when I was at the park, and it was like the middle of the night, and I was looking for a bench because I just wanted to crash out. I was just tired, and there was these three dudes. They came up to the bench that I was at, and they were all messed up. They were huffing paint. Like, I remember, like, they wanted to fight me. It was like, but they were like,
They were tweaking.
they were tweaking. They weren't gonna fight. They were so messed up. They didn't even know what they were saying, you know.
Yeah.
And I had to leave, but that was my first time seeing it in person.
Stole your bench?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they kicked me out of my bench. No, but
that's a rough night.
Oh, dude, it was crazy. I had some pretty rough nights. That was a smooth night. That was a pretty easy night, man.
Yeah.
I've almost lost friends during, like, when we were painting, you know, like, I had friends that almost died, you know. I grew up on the south side during the house party days, so, like, people got shot in front of me. Like, there's a lot of stories that I could tell.
Bro,
But
dude, we're here for it.
yeah, I could do a whole couple hours segment just on the house parties. There was some crazy stuff.
Dude, so wait, what do you remember that time being homeless? Like how long that was and like what was going on?
Yeah,
that got you to that?
Yeah, it was
like trouble with parents and
yeah, it was just trouble with my parents, and
I had some years of that as well.
Yeah, and I just didn't want to, and it wasn't like, oh, they didn't accept me for who I was. It was like pretty bad stuff. Like, my mom's always been great. My dad had a little bit of a drinking problem for a little while, you know, so that got crazy.
Sure.
And probably drugs. I don't know. You know, who fucking knows? But I think that it just got to me, and I was at the point where, like, I was scared to go home kind of thing, you know? So I would rather, like, sleep on a park bench somewhere than go home.
Yeah.
So things like that would happen, you know? And then my homie, he goes by DJ Les. There was a little while where because I would do things it was like a little while. It wasn't too long, maybe like a month of just being on the street.
Yeah. Couch surfing in between.
Yeah, I was just like trying to stay at friends' houses without letting them know that I didn't have a place to go.
Yeah.
I just like try to hang in there and like try to like stay there and be like, oh man, like I didn't realize how late it was. Can I just crash out on your floor? You know what I'm saying?
Like, you've been here 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, dude. No, I think
and the parents start noticing, and it's like
I think that's what happened with like my boy DJ Les.
Yeah.
Come on, DJ Les. But yeah, Luis, dude, my homie, he I would go to his house, and he got turntables. I used to rap and stuff. I used to think I was an MC and shit. So when he got turntables, I would go to his house all the time because I would love like listening to him scratch. And then he had instrumentals. So he got this little kit for, I think it was Christmas or something, or maybe it was his birthday. But it was like the 2 Gemini turntables with the mixer and a microphone. Oh. So like I had the mic, and like he would like.
You were DJ Premier.
Oh, dude, it was so dope. It was fun. But I think his mom noticed that I just wasn't going home.
Yeah.
So I think she figured it out and was like, "Yeah, you could just stay here as long as you need." But
that's a nice.
I wasn't there.
Nice family then.
But he definitely, like, they saved my ass. You know, they saved me from, because it was pretty tough on the streets. You know.
For sure.
But
yeah. Those nights not having anywhere to go.
Yeah. Well, I kind of had like spots where like I knew where I would be all right.
Yeah.
But you never know. You know, you're on the street.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, those are like little things that I don't think anybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even in my adulthood, I became homeless again. When I divorced, you know what I'm saying? When I went through a divorce, and like that was really bad, and I had nowhere to go, so I was like sleeping in my car. I was just thankful to have my car. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was like another month, and then I figured it out. I would go.
Easier when you're a kid. At that age, you're like, I used to have a place.
The crazy thing is, I bought that house, but it was like a whole, like, you know, the ex did some crazy things, and
you hear that? That is
having to go to court, having to take her to court, do all, you know. I ended up winning in the end. I mean, nobody wins, you know what I'm saying? Especially my kids, but they're doing good now, and it was like a month of like struggling then too, because I ended up, and it's cool though, because like I ended up like finding like meeting new people that like kind of changed my life too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was always good friends with Lalo.
Yeah.
But
it was like a pivotal moment.
Yeah, but during that time, like realizing that he had gone through the same thing, and like I was literally with him every single day, bro. I don't know if he was just doing it because he saw that I had nowhere to go.
He was being a good friend.
But every day we'd go to the bar or we'd go like downtown. He had friends that owned businesses, so we'd started this like drink and draw thing where we'd hang out till like the restaurant was closed. We'd be in there just chilling, like me, him, Breeze, Tato, like a bunch of artists. We just hang out inside this freaking restaurant drawing.
Big.
And then not only that, that was only like on one night a week. We would do it like on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But then like every day there was something. Like we would like have places that we would be at.
Yeah.
And that was really fun, man. And that was like when I really like got to know Lalo and like got to become friends with them. And
yeah,
it was a lot of, I don't know, it was a.
What year was that? Do you remember?
Like that long ago, 2015.
2015. Okay.
Yeah.
And were you doing art full time before that?
Not full time. I was so before my divorce, when I had my house, I was doing a part-time job. I was working 2 nights a week as security. Okay. Only because I was scared to quit. But I was already making more money.
Yeah, the paycheck's hard to leave.
Yeah, dude.
It's hard to leave that.
I was a sign painter, and my garage was my sign shop, and then I had an extra bedroom. When I bought my house, it was a 4-bedroom house, like vaulted ceilings, 2 living rooms, giant kitchen. It was. I bought a humongous home, dude. Like it was dope.
What was that feeling when you get those keys of your first house?
It was crazy because my ex didn't even know that. My wife at the time didn't even know I bought the house. I was just like, because she wanted nothing to do with like buying something like that. She was scared. So I had to like be stashing money, saving money, and then I went and like I was like, yeah. By the way, I kind of did something. You know what I'm saying?
That's so sick.
And yeah. Bought this giant house. Once she found out that it was already gonna happen, then she like contacted her dad, and then her dad helped her out, like, you know, with like so we could get furniture and shit like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
it's so expensive furnishing a house.
I bought a house, but I had nothing to put in it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're looking at couches. You're like, if you don't have appliances, you're like, this is gonna be so much money. I had way more than the down payment.
I had nothing, bro. But yeah, it was like. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a 4-bedroom plus 2-car garage, two living rooms, backyard, freaking front yard, side yard. We had like it was bad, dude. It was dope. I bought it in 2009, so the market had crashed. So I got like a really good deal. Yeah. So.
And did she take that from you?
Yeah. And that was really what messed me up.
Because right now it'd be worth so much.
Oh, dude, when we went.
Sorry, Spawk.
Oh no, it's fine. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like when I went through all that
story.
So I had to get a lawyer, and my lawyer basically found out how it all went down.
Yeah.
And you know, basically let me know like, yeah, she doesn't have a leg to stand on. We could either like put her in prison, or we could just, you know, let it kind of go, have her pay all the debt, like, you know, pay the lawyers and all that.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fine, dude. I don't care. Like, at this point, I was just trying to see my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because she was also like trying to keep them from me. So after he
that's worse than the house.
Oh, dude. Yeah, it was crazy, but it was cool. I ended up, you know, I guess winning in the end because, you know, I'm free. You know what I'm saying? I was free to like do whatever I wanted. There was a lot of opportunities that I had with my sign painting and like my business that she never let me take because
controlling.
Well, it was just like she was always scared that it wasn't gonna work out. Everything. And I'm the type that's just like, I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's worked out. So
yeah, I mean, I'm doing great. I feel great. Like, I mean,
you gotta follow that, like your heart. It's tough when you have somebody that's like you're with that doesn't see that vision or doesn't trust you.
Yeah, she was never into the art thing, so it was hard. But yeah, I mean, in the end, I mean, I'm doing what I love. I look at it like when I was in high school, I used to always tell myself, don't ever get greedy. If you're able to live off your art, be happy, you know, like be happy with that. Because like, and I was in high school telling myself that, like, just find out a way to make enough money to pay your bills. Don't get greedy or whatever, you know. And I would always tell myself that.
Yeah.
But I was always broke and always struggling, you know. And then once I learned about sign painting and pinstriping, it was almost like there was like no going back. Like there was no way that I could ever end up like that again. Like like if I have a brush and some paint, I could literally go up to any business and be like, look, I'll just paint your store hours on your window. Give me $100. Boom, and I could do it in 10-15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I'm telling you right now, if I had nothing else to do and I figured out like, all right, if I just need to make some money, I could literally just grab my paint, get my brushes. I guarantee you by the 4th business, I'm going to have a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing what we do is we can live the rest of our life. We don't need the internet. We don't need, you know, AI. We don't need any of that. Like, we can literally have some paint and a brush and, like, live the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you put that work into where you can get, like, you know, you can have that at least in your back pocket of like, at least if, you know, if things go bad, I can rely on this. You know?
And that's what this is right here.
Oh,
this is me as a homeless man with my paint and a brush.
Oh, yeah. Right on. Dude, can you show the camera that? That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
And he's just dressed like a clown because I'm a clown, man.
Dude, aren't we all? Wait, so, okay, 2015, you're homeless, right? You said? Where do you go from that? That's before you were married?
No, that was 2015 is when we divorced and I was in the streets.
Okay.
But
and where's the, like, is it a month until you're like, all right, I'm going to start painting signs?
It took like a year to get back to it because.
It took a year. Mentally and
I was messed up. Like, I was like devastated, like messed up.
For sure.
Like bad thoughts were in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, 100%. So it was, that's why I always say like it was awesome to have Lalo around because he was always there. Like, it was like I could call him and just be like, hey, let's go kick it. And I wouldn't say nothing. I'd just be like, let's go kick it, you know?
Yeah.
But it would be like when I was like, my mind was starting to think stupid shit. I just call Lalo and I'd be like, hey, let's go kick it.
Yeah, you need a homie.
Yeah.
That helps so much to have good people around you.
Yeah, and then one day, I don't even think he ever knew that I was actually homeless. I don't think he knew that I was calling him because I had nowhere to go, you know?
Yeah, sure.
But no, and then one day I was just looking on what is it called? Craigslist. I was like trying to look for little paint jobs or something. I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to get back into this.
Yeah.
And back when I had my house, for some reason, Craigslist, I was getting all my work through Craigslist.
Oh, like, Craigslist was huge.
Bro, it was.
That was the spot. No Facebook Marketplace. There was none of that. So Craigslist was like the spot.
Yeah, dude. I just put a little ad in there, like, and I'd have to like put it up every day, of course, because then it'd get flooded with other people's stuff.
Yeah.
But every day I would just put a little ad in there, like I paint signs, and I'd have like 4 or 5 pictures of what I do.
Like portfolio.
Yeah, just a little one, nothing crazy. I just pick like the 5 best photos, you know.
Yeah.
Or the 5 photos of things that I think I can really do, because there's stuff that I have pictures of that's really nice.
Yeah.
But it was so hard to do that like I don't want people to hire me for that. You know what I'm saying?
It'd have to be a high price.
Oh, dude, yeah, and I don't think anybody would pay it. You know. So, but I like the stuff that looked really good, and I know I can do like quick.
Yeah.
Then I would post that, and then I'd
for
get
like $100, $200, like $50, something like that.
Yeah. At that time, I was like $50. I don't care, you know.
To knock it out in 2 hours or something.
And it's crazy because now thinking about it, it's like $50. I don't know. It sounds,
I don't get out of bed for under 5,000.
It sounds shitty, bro. Like it sounds so bad, but it's like. Well, I have jobs right now, so like me stopping what I'm doing to go do something for $50.
Yeah.
Like I'm hurting the people that I already agreed to do their jobs, you know? Like,
dude,
so,
that's a blessing to be in that spot.
Oh,
and to look back on what it was.
Oh, bro.
And even getting those jobs, like I remember selling a first painting for like $20. So stoked.
Excited. Bro, check this out. You do graphics, right? You do like digital, right? You draw everything.
Yeah.
So you probably
I like Procreate and stuff.
No, I was doing Photoshop because I didn't know how to use Illustrator when I started.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm gonna do T-shirt graphics. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people kept telling me like, oh, your stuff would look cool on a T-shirt. Oh, your stuff would look cool on a T-shirt. So I just started like drawing on what is it called in Photoshop. Like I would draw on paper and then I'd scan it and then trace it in Photoshop, color it and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to use Illustrator, so I would do that and then eventually I'd get little gigs, and I was charging $50, bro, for a graphic, like for a T-shirt graphic, bro. No. I'm like, they could sell 2 T-shirts and make that money back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here like taking a week to draw this thing, and then like sending it over. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Can I see something else?
Like change the whole thing,
dude. Yeah. And then like you get those customers that were like, oh no, what if we do this? And it's like a completely different idea from what they originally say, you know?
Yeah.
I don't get those customers really much anymore. It was just, I think it's because I was charging so cheap. You know what I'm saying?
That is a thing.
Somebody told me one day.
Sometimes the cheaper customers, they want so much more.
They think they're paying so much, you know? And I get it. Like, I don't have $50 to be spending on every design, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm coming out with T-shirts, but, you know, that's if they're not selling. If they're actually selling, then you have the money. And if they're not selling, you shouldn't be making more designs.
Yeah.
But you might want to rethink that business plan. But
oh, dude, but in the beginning, it's like you don't have that, like, discretion for clients. Yeah. So, like, anyone that comes in, like, now you kind of get red flags. Yeah. Certain things they say, certain, you know, and like price points. You get red flags. You're like, this probably isn't for me. But at the beginning, you're like, anything was like, yes, please. And then you have nightmares. Yeah. Luckily, I didn't, you know, thank God it wasn't too many, but everybody's had them. You know, those clients that just took forever. Or did you ever have ones that didn't pay?
I think so. Honestly, I don't remember them anymore, but I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. Or else I wouldn't.
Yeah, you don't gotta shout them out.
No,
they don't deserve it.
Joe, fucking that's way. Nah, like start saying last names. No, I don't remember anybody that didn't pay. I know it's happened.
But just where they'd string it along for so long.
And finally get paid, and I'm not talking net 30. I'm talking like fools that they're just ducking you. You know? Like, I didn't get net 30 jobs till like 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what net 30 was until I did a job for like, I guess the Suns. Maybe 2017 was probably when I got net 30 first, but I still didn't understand it. I still don't know what the hell that was, you know? Yeah. But you get street dudes that are net 30ing you, you know what I'm saying? But they're just ducking you for 30 days. Next month, on the 1st, let me not answer his phone call, you know? Like, it's just like, I don't know, man. We all get them, I guess, but it was, I don't know. It's part of the journey, you know? I think without it, I wouldn't be where I'm at either. Yeah. And my prices wouldn't be, because that was another thing is, I would talk to more experienced people, and their thing would. This is one thing that I have done. I don't even remember. I feel bad because I don't remember the first person who told me this, but it's been multiple people now that told me this. Once you get jobs and you're backed up, say you get 3 jobs this week and you have to do them. If another person comes and they want a job, just raise your price. Yeah. Raise your price. And if they hire you, cool, because you're getting paid more. Yeah. And if they don't, you have these 3 jobs you got to get rid of anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Yeah, because you let the market decide. Like, if I'm in this much demand, I probably could raise my price. I'm doing maybe 2 less jobs, but I'm getting paid more than I'm doing 4.
You get more free time. You know what I'm saying?
And you're able to do better work. Yeah. You're not rushing. Yep. So it's better for them, too.
Yep. Oh, dude, that's like, that was the best advice I think I could ever have. And honestly, like the fact that I have, like, I can spend time with my family now and like not worry about, I mean, of course we're always going to worry about money. I'm not rich, you know what I'm saying? But I have, you know, I pay my bills. Yeah. Like I said, when I was a kid, if I could pay my bills, that was cool. So that's in the back of my head. It never goes away. It's like, you know what? I've never been late on my bills. My bills have been paid since 2019 is when I went full time.
Oh, 2019. Okay.
Yeah, so in 2019, I got fired from that security job
Oh, yeah.
that I was working 2 days a week. I was getting like $150 or something. It was the dumbest. I don't even know why I didn't quit before, but I was just scared, you know?
Yeah,
I was
it's
just
scary
like, oh,
going. Like, I don't have a paycheck coming in 2 weeks.
and the thing is, I don't know why I was so scared because I was part-time, I didn't qualify for their insurance or like benefits.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's the same as if I was just an artist, you know?
Yeah. And if you put that time you were spending at the security job into art, you probably make way more than that.
Well, I've been putting it into sleeping because because it was a graveyard shift. So I'd be up till like 6 in the morning.
Schedule all messed up.
Man, and then I'd have to go take my kids to school on Monday, and then I'd have to wait for them on Wednesday because like so my job was only on. Oh no, it was Wednesday. It was Tuesday, Wednesday. It was the days that I worked.
Yeah.
Because I got there from working for so long. I worked there for 5 years so that I could not work weekends.
Wow.
Yeah, and then finally
5 years of the security.
Yeah, overnight graveyard.
Was there any crazy situations? People trying to fight, or you see people doing drugs and stuff?
Yeah, a little bit of that, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I did loss prevention for a while. That was crazy. Where you're undercover, like you're a secret shopper, and you have to catch shoplifters.
Like walking through like Marshalls or something?
You have to tackle them. You have to like grab them. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, dude.
If I saw you running at me through the store, I'm like, take it.
No, they have to leave the store. Once they leave the store, it's hands on. It's whatever. I have to first show them my badge, then tell them that, you know, and which is funny that I was it was funny that I was catching shoplifters, and then like before that I was stealing paint my whole life, you know, like I think that's why I was so good at it.
You maybe knew their mentality.
I was good at it, dude. That's why
like, this guy's definitely gonna steal.
I did that for 5 years too. The loss prevention, yeah, dude.
So was there overlap between that and security?
No, it was like literally like I did regular security, and then I got offered to be an undercover.
Okay.
So I did that for 5 years, and then the craziest thing that ever happened to me happened, which it was my day off, and this was at Ross because we were under contract with different stores. So this was at Ross at this point.
Yeah.
So my lady was like, or at the time my ex, she wanted to go get some new pants because she was starting a new job, right? She was starting on Monday. This was Sunday, and the way that my company works is if I'm in the store, I'm working. Like I can write down that I was working. So she goes into Ross, so I go with her, and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna work. You know, I start walking around, immediately spot somebody. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna see what's up with this.
And you were on the clock, or you weren't?
Well, I was contracted, so it's like I didn't have regular hours. I can work whenever I wanted.
Whenever you punch in?
Whenever I'm in the store, that's when I'm clocked in, because nobody's supposed to know I'm there.
Oh, even you're just getting your lady some pants.
Yeah.
But you're like, I might as well just clock in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm in there, and I see this dude like filling a duffel bag full of shoes. I was like, all right, cool. So I start walking away, and loss prevention, you're not supposed to do this, but I took my eyes off of him. I called PD, and I was like, hey, I got somebody roll through, like, get here as soon as possible because this is going to escalate.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I put my phone down, and I'm watching him, and I see that he's done. He filled up this giant duffel bag, and he's
big
about
dude?
to leave. No, he's not even that big either.
Okay,
So in my head, I was like, but the small ones are the crazy ones.
The tweakers?
The big dudes used to always, like, honestly, I have never had a crazy big dude actually try to fight me. Those dudes were always the nicest, like, hey, man, I get it.
They're hungry.
Yeah, dude, this dude came out, and he was all yoked up too, like, and he was drugged up.
Yeah.
So he comes out, and he's got this giant duffel bag. So I walk up on him, and I was like, hey, man, loss prevention, I'm gonna need you to come back inside. As soon as I said that, actually, I wasn't even done saying what I was supposed to say. So the duffel bag was like this. He had his hand back here. He pulls his hand out, and he's got a revolver, and he just starts clicking, click, 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 and nothing. It's just, and I'm sitting there like I froze, bro. So I go to tackle him.
Light flashed before your eyes.
Yeah. But then when
over some shoes, you're probably like, this is how it goes. This is how it ends.
This is how it is. No, so then I go to try to tackle him, and then all of a sudden I just feel bum rush, boom, like hard, bro, and I end up on the floor.
He jumped at you?
No, the cops that I had called had shown up and saw the whole thing. Oh. So they ran and jumped and like tackled me and him at the same time. Oh. So we're all on the floor.
Just big pile?
Oh, yeah, dude. And then I get up because they weren't after me. They knew exactly what was going on. So they grab him and they take the gun and then they pop it open and it had all 6 shots in it. None of them went off. It misfired 6 times.
Oh, my God. Dude, thank God.
Yeah, the cop was like, dude, like, God was on your side, bro. You shouldn't be alive, you know? Oh. He's like, you should probably go home.
Wow, yeah, dude, and buy a lotto ticket.
Yeah, and at that point, that's when I, like, and then my ex comes out. Like, she was already, like, getting ready to pay.
She's like, do you like these pants?
No. She's like, what are you doing? You can't even come in here and look at me. No, I'm just like, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're not paying attention.
I'm on the floor. No, I'm just kidding. No, but she comes out. She saw the whole thing, apparently. So she was just like, you're quitting. Like, this is it. You're not doing this no more, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So, sketchy. I ended up leaving that job and just called my old boss. And I was like, I guess I'm doing night security again? You got a fucking position? So, yeah, I went back to the graveyard thing. And then I did that until... so in 2019 is when I got fired. And immediately it was just like, all right, I'm starting Spawk & Co.
Let's just run it.
Yeah.
That's when you started Spawk & Co.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so literally the same day, because I already had, because it was graveyard, I had just got an iPad. Yeah. So I had all these designs already ready on my iPad. I was like, I got all these designs. Yeah. One of these days I'm going to print them, blah, 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 whatever. So as soon as I got fired, and then at that time, the government was giving people, what do they call it? Unemployment, like no questions asked. Yeah. So I was like, shit, I got unemployment and I have a job and I could start Spawk & Co. I was like, all right, cool. So I used my unemployment like to pay my bills. Yeah. And I had a little bit of money stashed, so I called Rob and I was like, hey, is it okay if I get one of your studios, the smallest one you got, and I'll pay 3 months ahead, like just straight up. I'll pay you all 3 months. But if this doesn't pop off in 3 months, like I want to be able to just leave. I don't want a contract, nothing. Yeah. He's like, yeah, it's cool, man. Come on down, blah, blah, blah.
Where was that at? He had a studio?
Yeah, at the Grand Ave house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I moved into the Grand Ave house 2019, got my keys. There's actually one photo of me holding the keys like this. Sick. That was the day I started Spawk & Co.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I moved in there. I told him if it doesn't work out in 3 months, I'm out. And 5 years later, we started Third Room.
Yeah, dude. So tell me. So you weren't in. You didn't run Grand Ave house?
No.
That was just Rob. Okay. Is that when you first met him?
No, I've known him for a while because I've done a show there before.
Okay.
Me and Angel Diaz. Did you ever meet Angel Diaz?
I didn't know. I don't think I actually met him. No.
He was another artist. He passed away recently, but me and him did a show there called Letras y Ranflas.
Yeah. I know he was a loved guy.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. He's been doing art here in Arizona for a long time, so a lot of people knew him. Yeah, but it was a trip, man. I mean, I knew him because of that. Like we did shows, you know. So I knew Rob through there. Yeah. And one day I was just like, you know what? I remember him saying he had a space open, but he didn't actually. By the time I actually reached out to him, all the spaces were filled, but he had a studio. So he goes, I'll give you half my studio. So I was like, that's fine. So I paid it. And I was just like, I only need this little space anyways. Yeah. And then like literally the next month, I was like, is it cool if I take the whole thing? And then catch my kid, the whole thing. And then
and things just started rolling.
Yeah. And then I had that corner. I had that studio. And then somebody in the studio next to me moved out. So I told Rob, I was like, I'll cash you out right now. Let me have that spot too. So then I got that spot. Mm-hmm. And then somebody in the back moved out. So I was like, I'll take that one. Like, so I just like started like taking the biggest spots I could take. Yeah. As people were moving out, my goal was to like just have everybody leave and that'd just be my shop. But it never happened. But I had the whole back.
It's never enough space, right?
Oh man, even right now, dude, like I feel bad because I have so much stuff, you know?
I feel the same.
But it's not stuff I can get rid of. It's like, you know, it's like, Well, I guess I
Yeah, you need it for certain things.
Yeah.
Could always be more space. Always need more storage space too.
Yeah. Oh,
you know?
But I don't want to pay for a storage unit because I feel like it's just like throwing money away, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I have a house. Like, I could put stuff in the back. I could get a shed and put it back there, but it gets so hot in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of putting things in a shed.
Yeah.
And then next time I need them, they're all melted or
faded.
just messed up, you know?
So wait, so how did you guys get started with the third rail? I know you mentioned that.
Oh, so third rail we started because
you want another drink?
Yeah, hold on. Can you see it?
I feel you. Oh yeah.
Don't look at this. Don't look at me, little
Hey,
puppet.
if they want to market with us, if they want to sponsor, I'm open for it.
We'll take the tape off the logo.
For now, it's apple juice. So third rail. So was that you and Rob started that together?
Yeah.
And your current girl?
Yeah, my lady. Yeah, Mary.
Yep.
My current and final.
Yeah, she's awesome.
My only girl forever.
She's awesome.
Whether she likes it or not. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, third rail, I met her, but got to spend some time at Reggae Rise Up. It was so cool, man. She's awesome.
Oh, dude, she's so dope, dude.
Mm-hmm.
She puts up with all my crap.
Dude, when you find a good one, I'm like, for one, like with Daisy, I'm like, I don't know how you put up with my crap, but I appreciate it, you know? And to find a good one, it's like, this is awesome. It makes life so much better.
It's crazy because you know how they usually say like opposites attract, but like I feel like me and my lady are very similar. I feel like you and your lady are very similar too. Like
I'm a little crazier.
Yeah. Oh, she's very. You could tell she's like really like soft, sweet. You know.
She is. She's like all the things that I'm not good at. She's very good. She's very organized.
Oh, that's dope.
Very like we need to pay this here. We need, and then also just it's funny. We just like to laugh together, and it's perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it makes you so like, cause
Congrats.
You have thank you.
How long have you guys been together?
7 years.
7 years?
7 years. Yeah, 7 years, and got married last October.
That's dope. Dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we dated for almost six years.
Yeah, that's dope, dude.
We actually met first Friday.
No. Oh wait. You told me this, I think.
Yep, we met. She worked at Snow. Downtown.
Yes, because of Tony.
With Tony. Yep. I saw Tony at Third Rail. I think the last show you guys had.
Yeah, he's always there. He comes out. Dude, that guy is such a good supporter. Shout out to Local Buzz.
Tony's the man.
Oh man, if you guys don't know what Local Buzz is, just Google it.
Shout out Local Buzz. I'll put their IG here.
Yeah, you see right there. That one.
Yes. Okay, so third rail.
Oh, so we were at Grand Art House. We had that studio. I was there for like 5 years, a little over 5 years. Rob had it for like 7, I believe.
Okay.
But new people bought it. So some new investors came in and bought the property or whatever. I don't know exactly how it all works. But we lost the property. We didn't lose it. It's still there. But we were afraid because they didn't want to renew our lease. They said that they want to be able to basically kick us out whenever they wanted because they had other plans for the building.
Okay.
So I don't like when I get news like that, especially when they tell me like if like whether you like it or not, this is what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate people that talk to me like that.
And you get uneasy, you don't feel as comfortable in there anymore, and
yeah. So I told Rob, I was like, I think I'm leaving, dude. I think I'm gonna just pack all my stuff, try to get rid of whatever I have, and then the little bit of stuff I can, still secure at my house, I'll just work out of my house if I have to,
Yeah.
If I have meetings, so before I even, or even when I had a Grand Art House, when I was at Grand Art House, sometimes I would still set up meetings at coffee shops and stuff.
Yeah.
Because if it was just for like digital work or somebody that wanted branding or whatever, I would just meet them at a coffee shop and get whatever I needed to get from them there.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I was like, all right, I could just work out of my house. I have a big back patio, so I could just turn that into my shop. And if I have to have meetings, I'll just meet everybody at a coffee shop. I don't care,
Yeah.
And when I make up my mind, there's no making it.
You're full force ahead.
Yeah, I'm done, dude. Like,
yeah.
Rob knows.
I kind of like that too.
Yeah, dude. So it's so I was just there already. So I told Rob, I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, this is my last month. I'm bouncing,
Yeah.
And he was like, well, I think I have prospect property or whatever. He was like, somebody told me that they have a property here on Grand, but I won't take it unless you go with me. I was like, what's the price gonna be? And he's like, just a little bit more than what you're paying already, like not much more. I was like,
and then you would have like your whole space shared with him.
Yeah, and that was a big thing. I was like, well, I don't have to worry about no one else. It'd just be me, you, and Mary.
Nobody playing music.
Yeah.
You got so many people, other artists in there. You got a lot of personalities.
Yeah, big time, dude.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even bother me. Like, when it comes to music, I listen to all kinds of shit. So, like, whenever they were to play music, I didn't care unless I was recording something, because I would record sometimes too.
Just a lot of people.
Yeah, just a lot of people. And, like, whenever we would do First Friday, I found myself doing all the work, and then sometimes the other artists wouldn't even show up.
Slacking.
So then it makes us look bad. Like, oh, we got a couple of people in that heard that we were doing something, but then they come in and I'm the only one in the back. Everything else is all dark and closed up. So it kind of made it like, it made me look bad because it's like I'm trying to make it look good,
Yeah, and that's where you're showing your art.
Yeah.
And you're getting associated with this.
Yeah, so that kind of, that reason alone, I was like, I don't really want to ever have a studio with a bunch of people anymore,
Well, Third Rail is so sick.
Oh, bro, like, showing other people's work is different. Like, having our shows that we have, I love it. Because when people can come in for one night and see their stuff hanging in the shop and just everybody admiring it. And, like, dude, we get over 300-400 people just walking in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
definitely.
It gets packed,
Definitely. I would think more. Because I feel like there's it just is like such a good energy in there.
Yeah.
People all around. You see people new people. And, like, dopest art. I feel like
cool,
the artists that have like put their stuff up in there, I'm like, every time I'm like, man.
There's
like
always
people
really
show
good
out for it.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, it's kudos to you and Rob for sure.
We curated, so like I have a show that I was doing every year called First Fright Day. I trademarked it, so don't try to take it. But I have a show called First Fright Day, and I was doing it at the Grand Ave House. I did it 3 years at the Grand Ave House, and then 2 years at the Grand Ave House, and then we just had our third last October. We have our fourth this year coming up. Well, it's that show from the get-go. I told Rob, I'm not letting anybody in this show that isn't showing me that they fucking want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be the best shit they ever did.
I think there's a place for that.
Yeah, and if they show up and they bring me their piece and it's whack, like, like, we joke around, but I'm like, I'll put it in the bathroom.
Like work that you're like, they didn't try.
Yeah. No, it's different if, like, they tried their best and it's like, it's not as good as some of the other stuff. That's fine.
Or not the style you like.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
But but like, say, like, one year somebody brought a banana because of the banana thing. They took the piece of the coffin and they taped the banana to it, and it's like
$20K.
I get the funny joke, but you're like messing up my show, bro.
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like do that, take a picture of it, post it on your Instagram, haha, but you didn't even try, bro. Like,
and there's places you could go take that.
Yeah.
But you could take that somewhere else.
Really hard to put my shows on. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I work super hard, I don't want somebody to just think they could just show up and do whatever they want, and then like, oh, that's my homie Spawk, he'll let me do whatever. Like, nah, I don't care if you're my best friend.
Yeah.
If you disrespect me by showing me that you didn't even try, like, it bothers me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
like a rising tide lifts all boats. Like, you want to keep that like level of quality, not skill level, but like the level of like everybody's like
effort.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And that's really what.
So to push everybody up.
Yeah, and it helps. Like, the thing is too, like, I don't know, some people just don't care, but if I hang up my piece in an art show and my piece is the worst one there, you better believe next year I'm fucking coming hard as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah.
Even though I probably tried my best no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, next year I'm gonna try to, like, how do I make something way better now because
Yeah.
I'm not worthy of being next to these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And I get put in those situations quite a bit, so that's probably why I have that mentality. Like there's invitationals in the pinstriping world, in the sign painter world. There's there's shows that are prestigious that have been around for 50 years that have been going on forever, where people don't get invited unless they know somebody and they're
Yeah.
good, you know?
Yeah.
And
You're not starting 6 months ago and getting invited for that.
no,
Yeah.
dude. Unless you're like some genius that just automatically your shit looks just as good as these guys did.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rare. I mean, but it does happen. Faust is one of them. Faust, Faust, the tattoo artist, my buddy.
I've heard the name for sure. I don't think I know him personally.
The first time he picked up spray paint, oh my God, it was so dope. And then one time,
Isn't that crazy when you see that and you're like,
dude.
why didn't I get that?
And then
At least
he
that's what
picked
I
up an
feel
airbrush, and next thing you know, he's airbrushing trunks for lowriders, and I was just like, whoa. But he's just good, he does have it. I never believed like, oh, you have a gift. When people tell me that, I'm like, this took a long time.
I've been doing this since 6th grade,
Yeah. But man, when you see people like Faust, I know he's been working his whole life, but when you could just pick up an airbrush and like in a month be just as good as the best out there. Like,
some people got it like that.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, dude. But
yeah,
I don't even know what I was talking about. But the show. So
yeah, third rail.
Yeah, the show that we do, the coffin show, the first Friday.
Yeah,
that one that's a show that gets so packed because people know that when they get there, they're gonna see the best of the best. Like we show some. I mean, Steve Cavaletto, the skateboarder, did a piece this year.
I used to wear the half cabs a lot.
Oh, dude, they just released another pair too.
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend. Seems like a cool dude too.
He's very cool. Yeah, he's a very cool dude. I see him at like Designer Con every year. I see him at Born Free every year because I do pinstriping there. I have a booth there. But yeah, he's an amazing dude, man. Like
full cab, one of my favorite skate tricks back before my knees hurt. I was big into skateboarding.
Oh,
full cabs, yeah, one of my favorite tricks.
It's funny. I was recording for my YouTube right now, and I recorded that wheel. I was like, I don't know about this wheel right here. It's never gonna stop. It's on skateboard.
Dude, it's on the Reds, dude. The Reds, they go. It should be an ad for Reds.
Yeah, dude, it's like
sponsored.
I spun it. I was like, I'm probably gonna stop recording. I'm like, it's still full speed right now. Like,
I gotta go back to the drawing board on it.
Dude, we'll probably put it back here and spin it, and it'll be spinning for the rest of the podcast.
Dude, for real. That's how the first ones have gone. Dude, should we do this real quick?
What is it?
Okay, this is one of the...
Oh, so you do use it?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Snap.
You want to spin it? It's a good point. You want to spin it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a whirl. And then where's my other one?
Is it in the frame? Is it in the frame?
Yeah, it's in the frame. At least it should be.
Oh, what is this one right here? That's the one I was
And
thinking.
then this one. So this is like, you start doing this as quote unquote like your job.
Yeah.
You kind of, at least it's easy for me to get like distracted and like not do the things that are not paint or draw or whatever where it's not for a purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I want to do, and I'm still kind of figuring this system out, but I wanted to have I wanted to hopefully make something like this where it inspires maybe like a quick 15-second drawing. You're like, oh, that actually sparked something, or like, who knows? But you never really know when that inspiration strikes.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying, and I eventually, my plan is I want to have like one of the wheels be like spray paint, airbrush, like even like weird, like oil pastels, like weird, like graphite, a bunch of different things. Right now we got Expo markers, so it's a little rough. But I want to have something like that where it like possibly it inspires something where you're like, oh, from what I did right there, now I have an idea for this new project or whatever. But what this wheel is going to tell the time. So it's either 15, 30, or 60 seconds. These are quick. It's a quick thing. And then this, if you want to spin this will tell us what we're painting or what we're drawing. Also, I think it would be cool, like you airbrush, right?
A little bit. Someone else's tag.
Oh, damn.
What is it? Like a graffiti? Like
yeah, you gotta tag somebody else's tag. All right, I'll be in this too.
Like in my style or like?
In whatever. Okay. I feel like you get creative freedom on it. The last pod we did, the last show I did, we got self-portrait.
Oh, dang.
yeah.
Oh, that's...
And what do we got for time here? So we got, looks like 60 seconds.
Oh, dang. All right. That's quite a bit.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah, so I'm still fleshing this idea out. I said at the beginning, but some of these ideas I like kept just like thinking about and like, oh, but I don't have, how am I going to get a camera to film? Like if we spray paint, we got to go out. So I'm going to eventually figure that stuff out. Because I would think it'd be cool, like what you're talking about with Faust, like seeing other people like pick up an airbrush for the first time. Like Price Goodman taught me, or he showed me an airbrush for the first time. Because like spray painting, I don't know, you started at a younger age with spray paint, but like when I first picked it up, I was like, this is so weird. I didn't know the caps. You know, it was like so strange because I was really, and I still like brush painting. Like that's still, I feel more like comfortable with that. But the spray paint, it's like fun to make big stuff. But it would just be cool to like see people like that haven't done it. Yeah. Or like to like have a, because you could do it with the airbrush. I got two. It'd be cool to, I don't know, do something like that. I'm still figuring it out, Spawk. But. Okay. All right. So we're doing someone else's tag. I think I'm going to tag the first person that came on the show. All right. 3, and we got 60 seconds.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, and I don't know how this is gonna. This is definitely has like an area of like improvement in the show, but I feel like there's something there.
No, this is dope.
There's something there. I don't know though. All right, 4 seconds. All right. There we go. Hey, there we go. Oh, damn, you smoked me, dude. Smoked me. That's fucking sick. All right, all right, let's check it out. Here we go. Let's sew the trash first. The names, the Isaac Russo, not trash, but my drawing of it is. But check that out right there.
Smoke a Joe.
Damn! Bro, that was sick. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know, I feel like there's something, because I want to have like these like little, some sort of like game show, like little like things. Yeah. But I'm still trying to figure it out, what I want to do. But, all right, dope.
I like it. I think, you know what you could do too?
Yeah, I'm open.
Dude, yeah. You could probably put like a bigger whiteboard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just have it like somewhere else, and then you pause the video, and it's like, all right, both at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and go, and then like you're like you could see that way. You could see what we're doing.
Yeah. Like I know. I get another camera, or at the very least, I need a camera like looking down on it.
Yeah.
But like having like a big area would be so much sicker. Even like if we got, because I used to build like big canvases to just like mess around. Now I just paint all the walls here, but
if you put like a big whiteboard, then you can get paper, like a big roll the size of the whiteboard, and that way you could just pull the paper, and then say if it's an airbrush or even spray paint or a pencil or whatever, you know, whatever, then you can draw on it. It doesn't have to be a whiteboard.
Oh, and then yeah, you could just rip it off.
Yeah.
Bring the new. Oh, dude, yeah. Because that we could definitely do that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you got plenty of room for activities.
There's plenty of room for activities. Dude, so okay, so third rail. What's like the plans with that? I know there's been the thing with Roosevelt. Mm-hmm. They're First Friday shutting down. What are your thoughts on that? And then also like third rail. I mean, the last time I was on Grand. the place was popping. I think in a way I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm not as ingrained in that. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that spend, you have a shop there. There's people that are there a lot more than me. But what are your thoughts on that?
Well, like, Grand was just dead. I mean, plain and simple, like nobody
COVID
was
times?
going. Yeah, well, COVID for sure. But even like before we opened Third Rail, nobody was going to Grand,
Mm-hmm. I would have to agree.
In October, when we opened Third Rail, we had our biggest show. We had the coffin show.
Yeah.
So we had 300-400 people that came out just for the coffin show.
First show too?
Yeah, first show. That was our grand opening. So what ended up happening is some of the businesses that were there didn't even know because they didn't care. They didn't have us on Instagram at the time or anything.
Yeah.
All of a sudden they started getting packed. Like people started visiting their business. You know what I'm saying?
And they like that.
So they came, like we had
saw the money signs.
Oh yeah, two of the different businesses came up to us, and they were like, "Hey, we love what you're doing on Grand. Next First Friday, we're gonna definitely be open. Like this is awesome. Thank you for bringing it." Like they were like appreciative of what we did.
Yeah.
And we knew what was gonna happen. Like we knew that once we throw these shows, people were gonna come, people were gonna check out our event, but they're not gonna be standing there looking at art all day. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna come out. They're gonna try to see what else they could do. So whatever businesses are open, they're gonna benefit from that.
Yeah.
So now, from October to now, there's like almost every business is open on First Friday. First Friday before we were there, the only people that were opening was really Hawk Savage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I met that guy so long ago.
He's cool. He's a cool ass dude.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's a crazy old firefighter. Yeah.
I think I walked in there as like an early artist and being like, "Can I show my art here?" Okay. I was just going around. What's his name? Oh shit! I'm so dumb for not remembering the name. There was a gallery, Shane Land Art.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember that one on Camelback?
Yeah.
This was like before I was full time. I went in there and like, "Can I show my art here?" And he was nice enough to give me a spot. I only sold one piece from there, but it was still sick. But I think I went to Hawks, and that was the first time I met him. And I was like, and then I realized they don't really have too much like art hanging up in there, and he's doing his thing and he's doing it great. So
yeah, now he has art. Like now, every First Friday he does an art show. He's
oh yeah, Dave.
Yeah,
Dave Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan.
There? Yeah, that's right.
There, yeah. But it's he's cool, man. He's a good dude.
He's a chill dude.
But him too. He's open on First Fridays now. Like
yeah.
The crazy thing is, I don't know if they know this, but we're not gonna be open all summer. We're gonna like unlock the door. People can come in and check out the shop.
Not doing shows?
We're not doing shows because when we do shows, we open up the roll-up door in the back. We open up the gate. We open up the front door.
So fun, dude.
And it's too hot for that now. Like, we'll be in there sweating.
Yeah.
And if we turn on the AC, it's going to cost too much money, So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, it sucks. I want to do it on First Friday every month, but
it'll make those like fall, like that first show, it'll make that even better.
Yeah,
people be waiting for it,
I think so.
Like, dude, the last time I went down there, it was the first time in a long time I just walked down and just checked everything out, and I was like, dude, this place was alive.
Yeah.
There's people playing music on the street. It really did feel like early, because I used to have a booth outside of Taco Cello.
Oh, okay.
And I don't even think they have First Friday there anymore, well, obviously not anymore, but I don't know if they have booths on that street.
No, they're doing them.
Like on like that street with Buds. But I used to have one right there with this guy, Jim Tucker Art. He was like right next to me. He was dope. But it was just I think it was all artists down that whole street. And then it kind of changed and people selling windows and stuff.
Yeah.
So what do you think, like, do you have high hopes for Grand?
Yeah.
And do you have like vision for it? I know, like, that might sound whatever, but do you have like a spot where you're like, this is where you and Rob have seen it, and like where you think it could go?
Yeah.
It's a shitty question, but
no. I know what you mean. Like, we definitely, like, we're very aware of what we're doing and where it's going, like where we're taking it.
Yeah.
And basically, we're just gonna do our own thing and hope that it activates more places on Grand, more just things to do on Grand. Because so with me, one thing that I hate, and I hate is a strong word, and I freaking hate this.
Yeah.
Is, and I see it all the time on Instagram, where like somebody now is like, oh, I just got the opportunity to put on this event, and this event is at this space. We're holding this, this warehouse, or like, what down in Phoenix, the center or whatever, the Phoenix Center or whatever,
sure,
Arizona Center.
Yep.
There was like some abandoned buildings in there, so people were renting them out and doing events.
Okay.
The thing that like I can't stand is when somebody has the opportunity to do an event and create something for people to actually do when they come out, and they decide to just get a bunch of vendors and charge the vendors and then charge a fee to get in. So basically, like, come and shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have this event. It's not an event to me. It's just a market. Like, it's just, you're charging me to come in and spend money. I get it. I'm helping small businesses, but they're going to keep coming. Small businesses are going to keep happening.
Yeah.
New people are going to start making soap. New people are going to start making earrings.
Sure.
It's cool. But, dude, have some music. Have some live music. Have some live art. Have, like, something for people to do other than shop.
Yeah.
It's me coming from, like, how broke I was at one point. Like, I'm still pretty broke, but not... I was like zero money. And,
I've been there.
And I hated like when I wanted to go out and it's like, oh, but that costs $10 to get in.
Yeah.
And what am I really going to be doing? Walking around looking at people selling their stuff?
Yeah.
There's nothing for me to do there. You know
I'm struggling to buy Walmart soap.
Yeah, dude. So it's
I can't buy this designer soap.
Yeah, dude. So it bothers me because it's that, and that's the thing that I tell Rob all the time. Look, I don't want a bunch of vendors. I don't want a bunch of shit that people can buy.
Yeah.
If we don't have live music or live art or like art, something for people to look at, drinks that are free, you know what I'm saying? Like things that people can like have. Like we always supply water, we always supply sodas, we always supply little things for like that people don't have to buy.
Yeah.
Because I come from a very poor family, you know what I'm saying? Like we didn't have anything. So coming out to Third Rail to shop is not interesting to me. Like fucking 15 to 20-year-old me wouldn't come to Third Rail if all it was a bunch of vendors.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it. It's like I want to go somewhere where I can go see people performing or like listen to a live DJ and mingle with people. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're all there to shop, then what kind of mingling are we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What kind of, I don't know. And then so that's just my thing. So I don't want Grand to turn into like just a big vendor space. You know what I'm saying? Like which is what Roosevelt
turns
was.
into like a fair.
Yeah, which is what Roosevelt.
$30 pieces of corn and stuff, you know.
And really, it's all you could. So like when you go to Roosevelt for First Friday for the past like 10 years. Like, you either go there to get drunk with your friends at one of the breweries, or you go there to buy stuff on the side of... Like, there's no concerts on the street.
Yeah.
Back in the day, when I was younger, and we would go to Roosevelt, you didn't have to pay to park.
Oh, the parking's so expensive.
Oh, dude. If there was vendors...
It's crazy.
If there was vendors, it was like, just a few. It wasn't like... rows of vendors that got charged to be there, so now they have to raise their prices. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I don't want for Grand. So I want to keep creating things that people can come and hang out and watch, or listen. That's why in the summer too, we're gonna have documentary nights. So where people could just come, chill, and watch documentaries with us.
Oh, that's sick.
And they're all like art documentaries, but
that's sick.
Kind of cool. What we think is cool, you know what I'm saying? Like graffiti documentaries, like underground documentaries, like low budget films and stuff like that. Like we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna hang out.
That's dope.
Give out water and sodas and stuff. If you want to buy something, we'll have a taco truck or something. But we're not really like. I don't want people to feel like, I don't want to go because I'm not gonna buy anything. I don't want them to think I'm cheap or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, fucking just come kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we just want to hang out. You know?
Well, that's what I liked about yours, because I've always thought like there was something in like the gallery world that was like missing.
Yeah.
I always felt like galleries, like when you walk in, you feel like you're like, I gotta leave.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know why I always get that feeling. It's like I can't stay here that long.
Yeah.
It feels stuffy. It feels like somebody's like waiting over your shoulder, like, so are you gonna buy that or get out? And that's why I liked your guys' spot. And those pieces are selling. Yeah, but like you feel like there's people hanging out.
And we're not taking a cut.
Music and that's another thing that's really awesome what you guys do, because you could obviously take a cut.
Yeah, and but I think that's keeping 100%. Really cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that we did it is, if we charge $20 to be in the show, we're not making
cheap, but I don't want to say that.
We're not making money off of it, because there's gonna be people that are gonna be like, oh, look at, they're charging $20 to be in their show. Dude, we're promoting it. We're telling people about it. There's galleries that take 50% of your sale. For sure. And they don't promote it. They want the artist to promote it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sitting here reaching out to everybody, hey, you haven't shared it this week, or you know what I'm saying? I don't care. It's like, it's your art. If you want to share it, you know, I would share it if I were you, because somebody might see it and might want to buy your piece. Yeah. But I don't care if you share it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be butthurt. Like, that's why you give us $20, is so we could share it, so we could tell people about it, so that we can sometimes, you know,
have
sometimes
the space.
And a lot of times we buy those pieces that we're giving you to paint on, so because it's always that piece, you know. Yeah. And it's never $20. I'm not paying $20 for it. I'm paying maybe $7, $8, $9, but still, I'm also freaking buying the sodas and buying the waters and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's costing us more than what we're making, but like, it's not about, like I was saying, we're not there to just take everybody's money. We want people to come and hang out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We want somewhere that people can come kick it, you know?
And making something like that's very memorable.
Yeah, that I feel selfish, because that's like my biggest thing is like, all right, what are they gonna do next? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm like, all right, let me see what they're gonna do with this. You know?
Yeah, dude.
So a lot of times when like we come up with an idea for the next show, if you had a camera there recording us, me and Rob are like, dude, what if we do this? No, today.
Just constantly ideas spinning.
There's a show in California. I feel bad because it sounds like I'm ripping them off, but there's a show in California that had cutouts.
Inspiration.
They had cutouts of luchador masks. Oh, okay. And they just had it. It happened this weekend. And it was dope, dude. Like, I saw like what people did with those luchador masks. It's little wooden cutouts, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. We do the wooden cutouts, you know? But this was luchador masks. So I told Rob today, I was like, bro, we got to do a luchador mask. Like, have artists, like, and we could do that probably for like, I don't know, maybe like Cinco de Mayo or like something. I don't know yet, you know, something. Yeah. We'll pick a date or whatever. It doesn't have to be on a Mexican Heritage Month or nothing. Like, just a random show that we want to have. I'm just sick of doing skateboard shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody and their mama has already done a skateboard show. Yeah. So the way that we're doing our shows is basically because we don't want to do a skateboard show. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I liked like your guys' creativity and like there's a rolling tray, the what is it? The record, the hearts, the ornaments. Like, I think it's very creative. You know, and it kind of gives you something that like it makes you think out of the box.
That's what people say too. They're like, oh man, it was like it challenged me. Like, I hear people all the time saying like, I felt challenged with this one. Like,
for sure,
the rolling tray gave people a hard time.
Oh, dude, yeah, bro. Some of those were so dope. Like Prime After Primes was so sick. I'm trying to remember some of them.
That one where that dude sculpted that girl coming out of it with all the weed. Oh, dude, that one was dope.
That one was bro. That's so sick. And then the hearts. There were so many great ones, but Ali had one that was like
a lollipop,
which was like, it was so just outside the box and like cool. It definitely like caught my eye. It was so sick. And then, what's his name?
Jared Auble. Jared Auble had the balloon that was. Yeah. It looked like it was taking off, like it was flying off.
Yeah,
that was so cool too. Like,
yeah. See, and each time you like go to it, you're like, oh, I would have never thought of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, we're talking about it right now and getting excited about the pieces. You know, like that's what I want. You know, that's what I want third rail to be. I want people to like think outside the box, have fun. You know, like I don't want them to like remember third rail as like, oh, remember Spawk or like remember Rob. I want them to be like, because I have places where I think like this. I'm like, damn, remember that one place where they had that one show where they did that one thing? You don't remember who the hell put it on, but you remember what you saw there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like want for like third rail. It's like I want people in 10 years, because I don't know if we're gonna be here in 10 years, but if we're not, I want people to be like, remember that one place, third rail, where they had the freaking scorpions and the lollipop and like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, I think that would be so dope. Like,
for sure.
You know, they don't even have to know that they don't even have to remember that it was me or Rob or Mary that put it on. Like, if they remember that it was like a dope show and they had a good time, you know what that's gonna do? Is somebody in the future is gonna start another third rail. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna start their own version of something that they miss. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because that's what third row is. Third row is just like the type of shit that I miss from Roosevelt. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had shows on Roosevelt before all the new stuff. That were like this. We had buildings that we could go into where it was all artists. It wasn't a company or some rich bastard that just hired some people to run a gallery. You know what I'm saying? It was artists that started a little gallery. You know?
Yeah.
So and that's what I like.
I think people remember you guys, if that's your idea or not. Like you and Rob have made something really dope, and I'll remember it. I'll for sure remember it.
I hope we can keep it up, you know, for years to come. You know, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see where it goes, but you know, even if this doesn't go on forever, like, you know, we're artists. We'll figure out a way to do something. You know what I'm saying?
I hope it does. I hope it continues to just grow.
Yeah.
I hope you guys get, you know, I hope it just becomes something way bigger than, and maybe you guys imagine how big it can be, but I have a feeling going down there, the amount of people that are excited about it is something that I haven't seen here in, I don't know, I think the whole time I've been down here.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like, I definitely, like, we get a lot of compliments, mostly like artists thank us for creating a space for artists.
Yeah.
Which, you know, we kind of knew that it didn't exist, you know, but you know, it's just so weird. It's like, how did this not exist? You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
How is this not already happening somewhere? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because there are some like cool spots where people are like painting outside, down on Grand and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that they're not doing that too.
Yeah.
I just know you guys more.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, and I've been to your guys' show and I'm like, this is sick, you know? And I've heard from other people how much people like it.
Yeah.
So I just think it's awesome what you guys are doing there.
Yeah, no, I enjoy it, man, and I'm happy that people like it, you know?
Yeah.
We'll keep doing it as long as we're happy, you know what I'm saying? As long as we like doing it. If it gets to the point where like I feel like it's like causing more problems than
like a chore?
Yeah, or not even. I don't think it could ever be a chore for me, just because, you know, we just love doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We love putting on shows.
For sure.
That's our getaway. Like Z, I don't know if you know Z, the photographer. She called us Friday night, and me and Rob were in the studio, and she was like, "What are you guys doing tonight? We want to go do something." Bro, me and Rob looked at each other and we're like, I don't even remember the last time like I went anywhere like to go have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like when we throw our shows, like that's our fun, which is kind of sad, but like that's where we're like mingling with all the artists, hanging out with everybody. I don't get.
Sorry, go on.
No, I don't get a lot of time to go and do cool stuff. Like I try to spend as much time as I can with my family,
Yeah.
and I feel like it's never enough. Like it's not. So I can't see myself going out all the time and doing all this cool stuff all the time. But
Yeah. Well, you're busy. Got a business, family.
yeah, I mean, I could definitely like take a break and go do stuff, but in my mind, I'm like, no, I'm gonna give that time to my son. You know, it's like, no, I'm gonna go home because then I feel guilty. I'm like at a party or something, or at a bar or whatever, wherever all my friends are, and I'm just like, dang, I wonder what my son's doing. Like, I feel bad. Like, I'm over here drinking with my friends. I don't know. I feel weird, you know, because I feel like I was talking about during that time when I got that divorce and I like didn't spend all that time with them.
Yeah.
I feel like I lost all that time, you know. So like now my head is always like, oh, dude, I gotta go home, you know. Oh, I gotta go kick it with him, you know. But
yeah, I feel that. How many kids do you have?
I have two. My son that lives with me, and then my oldest is 18, but he lives with his mom in Tucson.
Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, now what do you think about? This is gonna be a buzzer beater question.
Yeah.
What do you think about the new AI, Google glasses, all the new stuff that's going out right now? Not literally what do you think about it, but is there things that you like, things that you don't like about either of those? Is there like a future that you see coming up that's gonna be even worse? Do you think that there's good parts of it, bad parts of it?
I don't know.
What are your thoughts? If you don't want to speak about it, you don't got to speak about it.
I mean, I'm straight up about everything. Like, fuck those things. No, I'm just kidding. No, 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 dude. Like the way that I think is, you know, because my era, I came up as a graffiti artist. So like, anytime, even if you brought a sketch to the wall.
No tape.
You're a toy, bro.
No
You're
nothing,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
you got raw dog that.
Oh, you gotta like have it in your head and already know what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
which is sick.
It's dope.
We can't do. Nobody. I don't think you can sit up and deny that that's not dope to do. But from your head.
But also, it would be wrong of me because I did it. Where I got mad, I was just like, why are people bringing sketches to a wall? And then it turned into, people are projecting their art. Like, why, dude? You know? And then it turned into like, people are creating an AI and just painting it on the wall. And then now it's like, they're having AI create the image and then the goggles project it. And now you just trace it. Like, mind blowing. Like, what?
Like, is it like a fear of like where, like if it's already here, like where is it gonna go?
But no.
To where like now you're having a robot. Like, I mean, that might happen, right? Like you're getting an AI design.
There's already robots.
And then you're having somebody else paint it. Bro, I've seen some stuff where I swear, and I'm not gonna shout anybody out, but I've seen a few people that they're posting work where like I've noticed like on the edge, like they crop that out like on their canvas, like, and it's an AI design. And I don't know these people, but I've seen it. And you know, you're an artist.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Oh, dude,
sometimes, but not everybody can tell.
Yeah.
So they're like imposing something. So they're not even doing like the work of like painting it when they had a design, you know? They're
like printing it.
So where does that go?
Yeah. So, but like,
you know, because I'm a little more like, what do you want to call it? Malleable on that stuff where like, I let people do what they want.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say is like,
but
as a graffiti artist, I started, like, that's how I thought about it. Like, dang, you got to bring a sketch. And then it went from sketch to like, oh, you got to project it. And then from projecting it to like, oh, you're just printing it out from a computer and then tracing it with your projector. And then now with the goggles.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm a businessman too. You know what I'm saying? So like where I'm at currently is I don't give a fuck what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like they could download a photo of freaking Google and trace it. Cause you know what's going to happen is eventually somebody's going to call them out and then they're going to have to defend it and like tell them how awesome it is to do it and like have to get in this argument. And it's like, I don't really care. Like, I don't want to waste my time having to argue why these goggles are cool or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just try to build up my skill and only paint what I know I can accomplish. I don't want to like oversell something and then have to go to AI and make it and then like worry about like, oh, now I got to project it. Oh, now I can breathe. I can start tracing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if that gets the job, if like somebody knows how to speed that process up and get that done super fast, put it on a wall and get their money, that's your job, bro. You got a job. That's
I
don't know how much.
More like an engineer. I mean, there's a line where it's like it does take some work, but there's a part where you're like, all right, you're just engineering now. Which hey, get your money.
And you gotta know how to still shade. You gotta still know how to shade and where to like
100%
add your highlights and your shadows. Even though it's like the goggles show you where it is.
Yeah.
There's still skill in it. You know what I'm saying? Like and like I like watching. I watch weird stuff. I like watching old like commercials from the 80s and like news articles like from the 80s and like old stuff that I never got to witness because like, you know, I like seeing that stuff, you know, like I wasn't around. Well, I was, but I was a baby. I didn't see the commercial in 1982 or 1985, you know?
Yeah.
So like I was watching this thing that was like old newsreel, like the news basically, but like funny ones.
Yeah.
And I saw one where like when credit cards came out and all the people were up like, that's the mark of the beast. I'll never use credit cards. Cash is king, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking in my head like, damn, that's me with the goggles right now. You know what I'm saying? Like 10 years from now, the goggles are just going to be a thing that people use. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just maybe, I don't know. Maybe, but you know, technology advances so fast that in 10 years, those goggles won't exist and it'll just be, remember that one time when people were using goggles for a little while?
People just have glasses.
Yeah,
they can
like,
see the whole thing. They use it the whole time.
Oh, dude. Like I was saying, there's actual printers that will paint your mural for you already.
I've seen some of those.
You literally like put your rack up against the wall, you put your file in, and it'll literally, you put all the colors in and it sprays all your colors, your fades, everything, bro. It's like
until that ink gets jammed.
Yeah.
No, but that I'm like, oh, that's bullshit. But you know, there's gonna be kids growing up right now. They're like, I'm gonna try to make a buck. I'm gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get one of these printers, and it's like, can't really hate on a guy getting money. But I think you should always. I mean, for me, I always respect somebody that's putting more effort. You know. And not that I've used a projector.
Mm-hmm. I've used one. Like, when I was a graffiti artist, I talked so much shit about it. And then one day, I was trying to fucking paint a woman that I needed to paint, and I needed to look like that woman. And I was about to just freehand a woman on the. I'm not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to get all my outlines down, and so that's why I'm like, I'm at a point where like, get your money, because the funny thing is, all that is the reason I stay in business. Like,
for sure,
all the AI shit, all the computers, they're the only reason why I am in business. Like, because people are tired of putting stickers on their wall. People are tired of 100%. Putting a freaking printed sign up. They want something that looks hand done, that looks like quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a sticker is, I don't care what you do with it, it'll never look like quality. A banner. If your sign, if your permanent sign
to it,
if your permanent sign is a banner that somebody created in AI and it's hanging in the front of your building, I guarantee you I will never be in that building. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I see a restaurant and their sign is because I could tell when something's AI. That's another thing about what I do is I study the living crap out of everything that I don't like. Because I'm like, why don't I like this?
Well, I can tell by your work, it's very like precise, and I know you put a lot of thought.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just, I guess we all have, you know what I'm saying? Like, same thing with you because of what you do. I can't do that. Like, I can't paint eyes like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't paint faces. You know, like, I can't do that. I do letters, and I'll do like caricature style.
I seen that one you did at Spray and Play.
Oh yeah. So I'll just, do stuff like that. I I'm not trying to do realism, just like I'm not trying to pick up a tattoo machine and start tattooing. Like,
Yeah.
I stay in my lane,
Yeah.
and there's enough money there to where I could survive. And like I said earlier, that's all I need. I'm not trying to be filthy rich. I'm not trying to be, stuck up and cocky later or something and buy me a freaking, I don't know, whatever kind of fancy car there is to
Get a Maybach.
Yeah, I don't.
I could see you in a Maybach though.
Oh, I would love to have a nice car like that, but I'm not trying to spend my money on it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I have a cool van already. Like
Yeah, bro, that's
cool with
that's
the van.
thick. We're gonna put a picture of that van right now.
Not kidding.
Dude, but what I was gonna say is there was times, especially like earlier, use projector. I've used the goggles for like letters and stuff. That's probably a sin. Talking to a letter expert right now. But like when I've lately, as of a few years, been more into like doodle grids and having grids and like hopefully, because I know a lot of artists can just paint from their mind, and I still think that's dope. I think that's awesome. Sometimes you're working with a client and it's a short time frame and it's like, hey bro, get your money, make it look as good as you can for that client. But I have noticed that the more I'm like closer to design, whether that's sketching it, not using as many tools, I do notice there's like, I think it turns out better in a way because you're like closer to it. And it's something that more is like, you're happy with.
Yeah.
Or you're happier with. You know what I mean?
Pride.
And I think people can tell. I think people can tell. Not saying like somebody uses a projector and it's their work. I'm sure a lot of people, I'm sure a lot of the murals, I'm like, that's so dope. They use projectors. No hate on that.
Yeah.
No problem. But at least for me, but I've been trying to kind of go back lately and be like, I'd like to get closer with it because having your own style, your own voice is only shaped by like doing all that like nitty gritty work.
Yeah.
You know, and
Just
like
drawing.
really fleshing out, making mistakes and like, oh, okay. And that's how you like figure out your, I don't know, sounds cheesy, but your voice as an artist, you know? Yeah.
That's where you create your style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how you see those artists that are out there and you don't even have to see the signature. You're just like, oh, I know who did that.
I'm so jealous of that.
They didn't do that by, going on AI and like telling AI to do it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
They created that. You know what I'm saying? They created that style. And, some people would just paint the same character over and over and over and over, and then it becomes their style. And some people will work really hard to make things a certain way to where it just looks like they did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't have to paint the same character all the time. People tell me all the time when they see something, they're like, "Oh, dude, did you do this?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
even
do
if
have,
it's just
I think
letters.
you have a memorable thing.
And it's weird because like I don't see it, but I hear it.
It's hard to see your own.
It's just, I don't know. It's just how I think it's how I draw my letters, and it's mainly letters. I think it's only letters, like, because even when I draw like cartoons and stuff, like, I'm struggling when I draw cartoons. I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of hard for me. Like I have to really think about what I'm doing and sometimes look at a reference or something. Like if I have to like paint a certain face, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
how do I make the eyes, or like how do I make this pose, change it from this pose to this pose? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. AI does help with that.
Yeah, dude.
You know?
I've tried
Or
to
like finding pictures, that does, getting references of like the shapes and stuff. I mean, it does help.
Yeah, and I have subscriptions to ChatGPT and one other one, I forget what it's called, but like, because I mess with it as much as I could. I try to figure it out. I try to learn, and I see what it looks like. I can tell what it's doing. Like I can, like my lady gets mad at me because she'll be like, oh, look at this piece, or look at this video or whatever. And I'm like, as soon as she shows it to me, I'm like, AI.
Oh,
AI.
yeah.
Like I can tell because
I've been tricked a few times.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's gonna get worse.
Now it's so good, man. I'm like, yeah.
It's getting better and better. And I used to suck at letters, so I was always like, yeah, I don't care. Like it'll never be like, good at letters.
Yeah.
But it's getting good at letters too, because I've been messing with it, and like, I think I stopped doing this because I would do a sketch. I'd do my letters, and then I'd scan it, put it into like ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And I'd say like, all right, take this sketch but make it say this.
Yeah.
And at first, butcher it. It looked like crap. I'm like, cool, I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But every like, I don't know, every now and then I'll do another sketch and I'll be like, all right, let me see where it's at right now. And it's starting to get close.
Now
it's like scary. Like,
yeah.
But you can still tell it's AI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I still think like I'm kind of like overly optimist.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm an overly optimistic person, which might be absolutely dumb, but like I think the more things get like replaced by humans, like it's kind of like the self-checkout thing. Like the more you have to use that. Now sometimes it's nice, but like when it's screwing up, you're like, why can't I just have a person do this? Maybe that's a bad example, but like, actually, I think that is a bad example. But
no,
like,
exactly
I think
what you're saying.
the more that it gets taken over by machine, the more people are gonna appreciate.
Yep.
I think like handmade stuff. So if you're somebody that can do it all with your own taste, all with your own style, and people can see those like those marks of a human, I think that will become more valuable. Now that could be me just being totally biased of like.
No, you're exactly, because that's what I was saying earlier.
So.
That's why I was saying earlier that's why I stay in business.
And that's what I like. I like seeing that stuff.
Yeah, people will come up to us because they know that we can do it by hand.
Yeah.
It's actually getting better if you really think about it. So when I started like painting signs for people, I wasn't that great when I started. But people thought because I'm painting it that it should be cheaper than them going and getting a sign.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, no, it's the opposite.
Yeah,
I'm painting this by hand. Like I'm doing this and I'm creating it first off, you know?
Yeah.
But now I don't get that. Like people don't do that no more. People know, oh, if I pay this guy to do it by hand, it's gonna be more expensive than if I get a sticker, you know?
Yeah, well that's good then.
And it's and I think it has a lot to do with like technology getting better and, you know, artists putting it in people's faces. Like, look, this is all done by hand. With the internet now, people can see everything, you know?
Yeah.
There's not anything that people can't see.
And like you used to have to like walk, and it's bad in one way, but to see some like dope art, you used to have to see an artist create it. Yeah. Now everybody can type in like, show me a ocean scene, you know what I mean? And it's so dope. So now I feel like that's, I mean, again, hopeful. That's kind of like minimizing like that quality of stuff or that art. So hopefully like where somebody might have in the past been like, wow, that looks incredible. Now they're like, there's so much of it. It's like flooding that market. Yeah. So I think that people that have their own like unique voice in art, hopefully that becomes even more and more valuable. And I think it does, because it does to me. I like seeing a unique thing.
I think that's a personal journey.
Yeah.
I think in your line of work, people are hiring you because they see what you do and they're hiring you for that style.
Yeah.
They like what you do.
Yeah.
And that's a personal journey. Like I used to get hired for shit and they'd be like, oh, I need a mural in my restaurant. Can you do this? And then they'd bring me Lalo's painting.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, but I got that guy's number.
I've done that a few times.
Most of the time
it's my friend.
Yeah, most of the time it's like, oh yeah, but he charges too much. So now I'm offended. It's like, so you didn't want to pay him, and you're like, I'll just get this other dude to see if he can get close, you know? Like,
yeah, dude.
It's like, nah, dude, call him. Like, I can't do nothing for you. If you want something different, I got you. But if that's what you want, here's his number. Call him.
Yeah.
And that's how it's always worked for me. Like, if they show me a picture, honestly, they've shown me pictures of artists from California. They've shown me pictures of artists from like Washington that I knew personally.
Oh,
and it's funny because like I can't like stop myself, but I'll laugh in front of them. Like, how out of all the artists in the world, how are you bringing me a picture of my buddy from San Diego?
No,
it's like, dude, there was this girl that hired me to create a design for a T-shirt, and when I gave her my price, she was like, oh, I can't, I'm not paying that. But we were, like I said, I used to meet him up at coffee shops. I was doing real little sketches. Like if it was for T-shirts, I can knock out sketches pretty quick to where enough of an idea of what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I didn't care. I'll just give them to him. Like, all right, yeah, this is what I could do. If you want like an actual full design, like yeah, it'll be $500, $600, $700, whatever I'm charging at the time.
Yeah.
And bro, this lady said she can't afford it. It's too much. And then literally like
oh no,
that same weekend,
oh no,
my buddy from California calls me and he's all like, hey, I need your opinion, man. I'm doing this design for a lady, but you know, you're better with letters. And I was just like, all right, let me see it. And he sends me my idea, my idea, but he drew it. I was like, bro, she's from here, from Arizona. He's like, I know. He's like, I know. She hit me up. I was like, yeah. I was like, the sketch she gave you is my sketch. I drew it, bro. I was like, it's funny, dude. I was like, no, I don't care. You know, you make your money, but I'm telling you right now, this is what I charged her, and she thought it was too much.
Yeah.
So stay close to that because, you know.
Yeah.
And he had a problem with not charging at all until it's done. And he would always get...
That's a...
Oh, dude.
That's a rookie mistake.
Oh, he would get... and it happens a lot. Like, he still does it, I think, to this day. But...
Oh, it's crazy.
It's like, that's a lot of work to just... For her to just be like, I don't like it, and go with someone else.
Yeah. I feel like you learned that quick to never do that. You know? Get at least a deposit. And then, yeah. Do you do contracts and stuff? Or do you just, if you get that deposit, that's a contract enough?
If it depends on the job. I kind of read people. Like, I try to read people the best I can. I've been wrong in the past, but I try to read people the best I can. And if I feel like there's a possibility this guy is a scumbag or might try to rip me off, then I'm like, oh, I need 50% down, and I send them a contract.
Yeah.
I'll let them know, like, I'm going to send you an NDA right away. I need you to sign it. Or I'll tell them, or if I just feel like, no, this dude's definitely a scumbag, I'm like, I need 100% of the money now. And then you get 3 renditions. And that's it. Like that. And if they don't like it by the 3rd one, I do my best to try to like make it work.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't work after the 3rd rendition, then I bring it up to them and I'm like, look, each one of these renditions takes hours. I'm drawing this by hand. I'm not just putting a font together.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is now, because I've designed so many fonts, and I did it with a purpose. So like I have like a few script fonts. I have a few
like
block
A
fonts.
through Z.
Yeah, just full fonts where you could just go on your computer and type, and it literally come up. So like I have like 3 or 4.
Oh, that's smart.
Of each, you know what I'm saying? So then when somebody hires me, when somebody hires me, and it's a font that they're never gonna find on the internet.
Yeah, that's smart.
So like when they hire me, I'll go and I'll type it in with the font that I think is gonna look good. I'll add my graphics to it, drop shadows, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I'll give them the rendition. 90% of the time, they're like, that's dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even have to draw nothing. I'm just like, I already drew those letters years ago, or like months ago, or whatever.
That's smart, dude.
So it helps so much. The problem that I think I'm going to run into is, like, if I was to put a portfolio together of all the logos and, like, t-shirt designs that I do in, like, the next 5 years, it's going to be the same fucking 5-10 fonts. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a signature font.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
And some fonts I sell on my website where people could download them.
Oh, okay.
But
can you download them to like Procreate?
Yeah, you could just put them in Procreate and start drawing.
How much you charge for those?
I think they're $20. Some of them are like 10.
Can we put the link?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, the link's right
here. Do you have the little little stars?
Reading rainbow.
Oh, reading rainbow. No, the swipe.
Dude, well, Spawk, thank you so much. So the last couple questions I have, do you have any plans or like things coming up in the future, things that you want to promote, things that you're like stoked about? Maybe it could be for you or it could be for...
3rd grade or something?
Yeah.
Trying to think. I should have prepared for this. This is like...
Or you could be other artists you're stoked about, things that you saw that maybe didn't get enough love, anything.
Oh, one thing that I don't think we mentioned, but like I wanted to ask you after we did Reggae Rise Up,
Yeah.
like, how do you feel? I know you had a hard time. They put you in a crappy corner, but aside from that, all the fun we had, you know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Like, bro, after Reggae
So
Rise Up, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went into a little depressed mode, bro.
Dude,
I was like, I miss my homies.
it was so
I wish I was
fun,
hanging out with
dude.
everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
bro.
I miss this bastard right there.
Oh,
freaking
bro. Fernando.
Hanging out. Well, I see him every day, so whatever. And I'm
Just Curtis, Theo.
Curtis, bro, like
Trashier.
every time I
Bro.
see Curtis, he'd have a big old smile. I'm like, damn, man, I want to kick it with these fools.
Yeah, man.
I went into like a little.
Ashley. It was such a fun, like our group that we had going to like the shows in the back. So fun.
So fun, dude. I'm like, dang, I wish I could do that more, you know?
Oh my gosh. If I could do that every weekend. Every week too, just painting there, hanging out. Oh, it was so
Oh
fun.
yeah. Just hanging out with artists, you know, like I thought it was such a good time. And yeah, like
Gosh.
I had a little bit of a like for the next like right afterwards for like 2 days, I was like kind of depressed, like
Yeah.
man, like I hope my piece looked good enough to go back next year. You know what I'm saying? Like I hope they call me back. Like,
dude.
you know what I'm saying? Like I hope I get to
Yeah.
hang out with everybody again. You know.
Shout out to Matt for putting that together.
Yeah, that was dope, dude.
Shout
And
out to
Ashley for putting my name in the hat. Like,
Oh,
cheers. I
shout
didn't.
out to Ashley.
That she didn't even have to do that. I wouldn't have even been there if it wasn't for Ashley. Like,
Yeah.
she told Matt to call me, and Matt called me because Matt didn't know who I was. Matt called me because Ashley told him call Spawk. You know, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I'm.
Oh, I forgot a name. Rudy. Rudy
Oh,
as well.
Rudy.
Rudy's fucking dope.
Yeah, Rudy,
Amazing.
Trasher
Yeah.
from Mexico. Like,
Yeah.
everybody was cool.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, it was so much fun. It's one of those, like, opportunities or one of those, like, projects that you're like, when I started painting, I never thought we'd be able to go backstage, dude, for, like, the craziest shows. Like, Collie Buds and, like, De La Soul.
Dude.
Who was with De La Soul? My brain is...
Oh, dude, that came out with
Talib Kweli.
Talib, dude.
Oh,
Talib
dude.
came out.
So sick. Revolution.
Revolution, and then what is it called? Fortunate Youth.
Yeah, dude. Dirty Heads.
Dude, so many good bands, dude. Soulja was there.
Oh, dude, it was so much fun. It was just a great vibe altogether. Fernando, gotta say it again. Fernando made it all happen because Matt was not there. He was I think, in Texas.
Yeah,
Fernando held it down. Fernando needs a raise. Fernando was the absolute man.
Yeah.
I think he made us all feel like royalty.
Dude. Yeah.
It was incredible. If I had a job, if I had a team, I want to hire Fernando. This guy right here. If I had a team, I gotta hire Fernando. Sharknado! We'll shout him out.
Yeah.
He deserves it. Okay, and then do you have any like last thing, like a word of advice, maybe just a sentence, maybe it's a long thing about advice for artists that might be struggling, artists that are starting, or artists that have been in it for a while, maybe they're trying to go full time, or maybe artists that you just see in Phoenix, any of those options?
I mean, I think if you want to become an artist and you don't know how, just draw. Just draw. Put the work in. It's not going to be easy. You might get lucky and blow up right away because nowadays with social media, you never know. But
didn't work for me.
But every person, dude, every person that I know that blew up right away came crashing down just as fast, man. Because
it's like a audience capture.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta
not a
have
good
that.
thing.
You gotta have something to back all that up to keep going, man.
Yeah.
I've been drawing since I was 10 years old. I was a little kid, you know, and like I was saying at the beginning of the podcast, is I feel like I should be way better than what I am. But
me too. I'm always so critical of every piece. There's occasional ones where you're like stoked when it's finished.
Yeah.
But most I'm like,
But
you see all the imperfections, right?
But I think that's how we get better, you know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
If
you were just stoked on everyone, like this is the best thing in the world, you wouldn't get better.
And I hear people say that all the time. Your next piece should be your best one. Your next piece should always be your best one. But I originally misinterpreted that as like oh, I should be happy with my next piece. No, dude, like it means work harder.
I misinterpret that.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's
occasionally you find one where you're like, all right, I'm happy with that one. But you still, anytime you look at it, you're like, oh no, that.
Oh, see,
that one thing, that corner, that one thing I could have changed.
That's the thing about graffiti. Like, if you finish the piece and say you were happy with it for 10 minutes and you leave, the only way you're gonna be happy with it forever is if you come back and it's not there,
and it's tagged over,
or it's gone. Yeah, because if you look at it more than twice, you're gonna find things you want to fix. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so, yeah, if it's not there anymore, you're like, that one, you should have seen it.
It was so good.
That was the best.
Oh, I used to say that about my pieces, and then my brother showed me a book from like the 90s of like my train bombs.
Yeah.
And I was just like, can I go do some trains? I need to go like fix this. I need to go paint some trains, and then take some pictures, and then save those.
Dude, I feel it. Dude, well, Spawk, you're the absolute man. Get over the table, bro. Dude, thank you. Dude, honestly, I could take up way more of your time. I got so many more questions. Like, I haven't even been looking at this. I just have questions for you because I love your work.
Oh, thank you.
And like what you guys are doing at Third Rail. And this could go on for 4 hours. But I'll bring you on again if you'd like to. Thank you so much for coming on.
And we got to do something at Third Rail, like do something like an event or like a kickback. We were talking about this summer also doing, instead of like a drink and draw or like a sip and paint or whatever, like something similar, but something where like just a bunch of homies come and hang out and draw or paint and watch movies or like throw some music on. Yeah. We have DJs that could come hang out and play music, you know, just we should all get together again and just hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be cool. Yeah. And like I told you, November, the event that we shall not speak of, I want you there.
I'll be there. I'll be there happily.
Heck yeah.
That's Spawk, Smokey Joe Show. We're out.
Later.